A young man riding in a Toyota car reportedly ran into a motorcyclist and his passenger, resulting in some fatalities. In a statement by the State's Commissioner for Information and Orientation, the acting governor condemned the incident, saying all those found culpable will be made to face the full wrath of the law. Aiyedatiwa said while the government does not condone criminality in whatever guise, it also does not subscribe to people taking laws into their hands. The acting governor urged residents of the state to have trust in the rule of law, as the government will not condone any form of mob action and hooliganism in the administration of justice. In our related development, the management of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Osun State, has condemned the incident that led to the death of a Year 5 student of the institution. A statement by the Public Relations Officer of the university, Abiodun Olariwaju, stated that preliminary investigation revealed that the student died of a mob action on allegation that he stole a phone. The statement described the incident as unfortunate, saying a committee has been set up by the university management to unravel the circumstances that led to the death of the student. The university administration commiserated with the parents of the deceased and prayed God to grant the family the fortitude to bear the loss. The present administration in Ondo State has warned land grabbers and encroachers to avoid government lands or face the full wrath of the law. At the 2023 cropping season and the distribution of agricultural inputs, acting governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa reiterated government's commitment to ensuring food security and promoting welfare of farmers. Government House correspondent Timile Falade reports.
The present administration in Ondo State has since inception made some interventions in the agricultural sector to demonstrate its commitment to the development of the sector. The interventions include disbursement of 47 million naira agricultural loans to all categories of farmers, distribution of farm inputs palliatives to 50 flood victims, training and empowerment of almost 1,000 youths and vulnerable women under the IFAD Life Ending Scheme, among others. The acting governor, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, while flagging off the 2023 cropping season, assured farmers that government will ensure continued funding of the agricultural intervention agencies for benefits of farmers in the state.
In order to enhance our commitment to food security, promote the welfare of our farmers, and create employment opportunities through the agricultural sector, we shall continue to fund the various agricultural intervention programs in the state. It is important for me to state that our intervention cuts across all areas in order to enhance productivity and ensure that farmers have good returns for their sweat. Very soon, you will begin to witness the rehabilitation of rural roads to improve access to farming communities by some of these intervention agencies.
While affirming that government will sustain its efforts in providing enabling and conducive environment for farmers in the state to operate without fear of attack or molestation, Aiyedatiwa lauded the efforts of the state security outfit, the Amatekun Corps, for ensuring peace in the state.
To a very large extent, farmers can now go about their activities in their respective farms with reduced fear of molestation or attack.
Commissioner for Agriculture, Olayato Aribo, lauded efforts of the present administration at providing support for farmers towards its food security agenda.
This year, we are prepared and we are ready to plant nothing less than 10,000 hectares of land of our degraded forest reserve. You must bear in mind that now that we are planting, definitely the governor will live in 2 years. He can't benefit from that, but he's doing that for posterity and for people that are coming so that you have things to do. This is the first time we've been doing that in several years.
The acting governor thereafter flagged off the 2023 cropping season and inspected farm seedlings.
For increased yield. Amen.
The event also featured the sales of different farm seedlings at subsidized rates. Timile Falade, OS South News.
The Economic Community of West African States has called for the immediate release of the about 80 kidnapped children in Zamfara State. On April 7, 2023, at least 80 children were abducted by bandits in the Safi local government area of Zamfara State, and the children, according to reports, are between the ages of 12 and 17. Witnesses said the victims were in the bush fetching firewood at about 8 a.m. when the assailants rounded them up and marched them into the forest. In a statement, the Commission condemned the terrorist act, urging all relevant authorities to find the perpetrators and bring them to justice. The Commission reiterated its commitment to continue accompanying the government in the fight against terrorism and banditry. And on sport, the Ondo State Football Association says it is not in support of the call for the removal of the Ondo State Commissioner for Youth and Sports, Mr. Bamidele Ologunloluwa. It said, contrary to insinuations, the commissioner is trying his best to reposition the game of football in the state. The state's FA, in a statement by its chairman, Dele Ajayi, said the call for the removal of the commissioner will further distract efforts to ensure the Ondo State team comes top in the Super 6 of the Elite League. He urged the people of Ondo State to support the commissioner to ensure the team becomes a delight of the state and the people. The FA chairman also charged the Ministry of Sports and Youth Development to improve on the relationship with all football stakeholders in the state to achieve greatness in the sub-sector. And that's Developing Stories. Thanks so much for watching. Good morning.